Hello, happy Tuesday. It is the first of the month. It's the first of November. I will go ahead and drop the plug of if you are in the United States and you have not voted, please go vote today. It is very important. It is your right and, in my opinion, your duty to vote for your country. So please, please, please go do so. I'm going to say I don't care how you vote because that's your business, but just go vote. Okay. All right. So let's get started. So excited. Jackie and Twin are here with me. So the biggest thing right now we're in the middle of the company-wide detox, right? So if you're doing the detox, make sure you're using the hashtag Thrive Detox Challenge. Yes. Why are you laughing?
Because me and Twin are dying right now.
Because the detox.
You can totally see it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm like water. I have boost. I had thirst earlier. Like I have it. I forgot to put on my DFT. The only DFT that gets me through the detox is the 10-year. And so I've been wearing it. It's the best for the detox. Yes, yes. And I did not slap it on this morning, so I'll have to do that right after this, or maybe when y'all are talking, I'll run and go grab it. Anyway, okay, so right now, focusing on pushing out that detox challenge. It is not too late to start. It's not only those that start November 1st, but through the month of November, encourage your customers, encourage your promoters, get in on the Thrive Detox Challenge. Twin is yawning. You can tell she's on the detox. Okay, but getting those toxins out of your body, plus helping customers and promoters get ready for Thanksgiving and Christmas and all the things coming up, and then that primes their body for GLP-1 launch or GLP launch. And then making sure, reminding them that they're using the hashtag Thrive Detox Challenge. I've been posting my stories. I'm like, shoot, I forgot the hashtag. So I go delete the story and repost it and add the hashtag, because we want everybody utilizing the hashtag so that corporate knows, hey, this has been a success, right? The amount of people that are doing the detox at once, coming in together. My detox group, if you are not a part of a detox group, I have a detox group. There are so many people are posting recipes all day. It's been awesome. It's been super awesome. Jackie's posting great things that I didn't realize there was chickpea pasta. And now I'm like, shoot, I could have been having pasta this whole time. But just things like that, right? So it's better together is always the answer. So let's talk the GLP launch. It's my GLP in the pre-launch. December 7th, Saturday, December 7th, 12 p.m. Central. There's a live launch in Dallas. Tickets, I don't know if they're still available, but you can check that. They're under, if you go shopthrive.com, Laval.com on Shop Thrive, and go click other products, it pops up under there, where Thrive Nourish and all that is. And if you want to be in person. But one thing that I really felt, like I felt it when Jason was talking on the Zoom. If you haven't watched that Zoom, go to your cloud office and watch the replay of the Zoom with Jason with the GLP updates. Is he's like, you do not have to be in Dallas. This is not you have to be here. It's not like a Thrive Palooza thing, but highly encouraged, have your own watch party. Now, you may say, well, I don't have a team around me. Do you have neighbors? Do you have friends? I guarantee there are people that you know that are interested in GLP. And it doesn't have to just be promoters at this watch party. Do like how we used to do locals with customers all over the place, right? And potentials. So what you want to do is have your own. It could be in your living room, it could be in a park, could be at a restaurant. It could be, some people do have teams in the areas. They're renting like a small hotel room type thing, conference room. Have your launch party. I know everybody's going to have a lot of different ideas. I'm actually working on, I don't have the promo yet. My brain isn't there today. Detox. But figuring out a promo team wide for everyone that's hosting a watch party, and I'll give credits to you to dole out for your watch party, or gift cards or prizes and things like that. So and we'll be doing like a running one with people, the watch party that has the most people at it, right? And I'll send like a big prize. Okay, so Jackie, Twin, whichever one of you wants to take over, let's talk about how to maximize between now and December 7th, getting people in a room at a watch party.
Well, Jackie and I were actually hosting a live watch party. We already found a space for that. So between now and then, everyone that has messaged me about the GLP-1, I'm putting their name down on a list. And obviously, if they're local to me, inviting them to the event. I am, of course, sharing it daily on my social media, right? And also making reels about it too. But I think right now, the most important thing is just educating people on what GLP-1 is. Like, you hear the word Ozempic, you hear you hear all these terms. Like, if Lavelle never talked about GLP-1, I wouldn't know that that was the same thing. So you have to be mindful of like all the people that might have never even thought about it, but have friends that, that might need it, right? Like someone like me or Jackie, like I don't think we need it, right? But are we gonna do it? Yes, we are gonna do it. But my surrounding like group probably doesn't know what GLP-1 means, right? So right now I'm just focusing on kind of educating people on it. Just like back when Burn was launching, pretty much just like getting like that hype and that FOMO up. And yeah, for now I think that's what we're doing, right, Jackie?
I mean, yeah, and just hearing what you said, that is the reason why Twin is successful at what she does, because she explains it you have to make it so simple that, I mean, GLP-1's not for a 7-year-old, but you know what I mean? You have to explain it in a way where it's so simple that people understand basically who it's for, right? Who can it help? Like, they need to feel like it can help them, or that they're curious enough to try it. So building that curiosity, like what Twin was saying, is like really important. And you know what? I'm going to be completely honest and transparent. Twin and I are up here in Vancouver. Our biggest and strongest legs are down there in the US. And like, our market over here, it's going to be a struggle for us to fill this room, but we're going to do it anyways, because that's the only way that we know. And honestly, like, no matter where you are in your business, whether I mean, like, Twin and I have not taken a break, but let's just say, our network, or our surrounding network, it's going to be hard to get people in the room. People are not as engaged and as committed, but they still need to see that you are consistent doing it, right? Like, going back to like day one, there were times where, like, Twin would show up and she would pop up at a booth and it would just be her, right? Some of my very first events was, us going and trying to throw a big event that we're hoping that 30 people are going to show up, and there's only us, right? Like, it just happens that way. And if that has to happen for you in this GLP-1 launch, like, make it happen. You know what I mean? It does not have to be expensive. It does not have to be, whatever. And, regardless whether you're getting to a live event and whatever, obviously there's going to be a Zoom link, and I'm going to share with you guys what Twin and I are going to be doing for this specific, like, we're doing a live event. We're going to have a whole invite strategy and like what we're doing, right? We're having all that stuff. But no matter what, when you guys watch this event, I want you guys to make sure that every single person on your team, especially if they are personally assigned to you, because if they're personally assigned to you, they are your responsibility, right? It is a privilege to be somebody's sponsor. Okay. So make sure that you are reaching out to every single, personally enrolled promoter that you have, and just be like, hey, don't forget, like, there's a GLP-1 launch. I'm not sure if you saw, because we can't assume that everybody is plugged in and watching Zooms, or that they're even looking at their emails, or that they're not getting sucked away by life, right? But they need to have that little encouragement of just like, hey, I'm not sure if you saw, but this is going to be a huge launch. Like, just make sure that you tune in, and wherever you are watching this, that you hype it up, right? I mean, I hate to use the word hype, but come on, Lavelle comes out and they deliver on their word, right? If they put something out this big, they're going to deliver on it, right? There have not been, like, I mean, we always get crazy fall launches, right? One really big one was Sculpt, and that is just a $30 product, you guys, that within weeks people had results, right? So imagine what a 4-part system like GLP-1 is going to do for you. Imagine what it's going to do if we're going to go out there and I don't want to say go against, but if we're going to go out there and be another alternative to the big dogs like Ozempic and all these things that you guys see. I mean, it's been a while, right? For the last couple years, maybe you guys haven't seen it, but maybe you guys have seen a little bit of it. A lot of people have been turning to these weight loss injections. So it is a buzzword that's out there, but there is really not enough research on what that product really does over the long term, other than people are having, they're having symptoms and all these things. And this is going to be a good alternative for people to get off, and also a more affordable alternative with holistic, benefits to it, right? But anyways, Twin and I, like, we're here, she got a space ready for us. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a banner on Canva. You guys, Canva could be free. I have a paid version, but we're gonna make a little banner and we're gonna use that tool, the little banner, and start sending it to as many people we know locally. Okay. And what we're doing is we're gonna say, hey, like, inviting people, like you can call it whatever you want. You can call it the GLP-1 launch party. You can call it a customer appreciation party. You can call it whatever, and just give them an overview of what's going to happen. Like maybe you'll have some snacks there. Maybe you'll say like, I know you already love Thrive. Like Le-Vel is launching this new system that, check it out with us live. The event is free, obviously, like, and just get them to come. And you can just like, Twin has an invite strategy. I don't know if like she's done this. She's told them, she's like, hey, are you free on this date? And then you get them to see if they're free. And then if they say, yeah, I'm free, right? And then you invite them. And really just that simple. So ask them first, like, hey, are you free on this date? And then see if they're free, and then see if they can make it, right? Because yeah, they might be free.
The good thing about that date is like it's like really early in the morning for us. It's like 9 a.m. I mean, usually people are out and about. I know that there's a lot of stuff like Christmas parties and holiday stuff going on for people around that time of the year or around this time of the year. But our party is at like 9:30 a.m. So unless they're like out at nighttime before like on Fridays, I think it is a pretty good timing. So also making sure that, wherever you guys are doing it and whatever gifts and prizes or any incentive that you're giving away that day, to make it clear on your posts, on your videos, on the banners, right? Kind of like an incentive, like why, they're gonna gain so much like insight, new information, and all this knowledge, of course, attending these events, right? And like being around the community, and especially during Christmas time, you guys can utilize like, maybe a Christmas event for your local thrivers or something. There's so many ideas that you guys can do, but having them know that they can walk away with potentially something, right? So we're like working on like prizes and stuff to give away as well. So yeah.
And the little prizes and stuff that we're doing, we're doing it around GLP-1 because it is going to pre-launch on that date, right? You guys don't have to do exactly what we do, but we learn from like Amanda Arnett. We learn from, Amber and Chas on some of the Facebook groups when we were just, building as brand new promoters and stuff. We used to enter to win, we used to enter to win our little things and stuff, and we would win like little cashback prizes and stuff. So, we return the favor. So something that Twin and I are going to be doing is, and we do this at a lot of like, if we do like a Thrive and Mingle, and we do it like kind of in a formal style where people are sharing their stories and we're presenting the opportunity, which we will, right? We will present around the launch as well. Just kind of like welcoming everybody, like, getting everybody into the room, welcoming them, and just getting everybody excited and why we brought them there today. And something that's different about Le-Vel is that like nobody really gets sold on the spot, but with what we're doing with the giveaway, we're gonna have plus line products, of course, right? We're going to give away one system as the grand prize, but you have to be present to win. So in our messaging strategy, we're going to be messaging people and be like, hey, if you come, you might have the opportunity to win the full GLP-1 system. Like you have to be present to win kind of thing, right? And Twin and I are going to split the cost, right? That's kind of the grand prize of our, watch party event. I mean, hopefully a lot of people come, but if there's only a few people that come, there's a greater chance for one of those people to win, right? So of course you want to get yourself in that room if this is something that, that you're curious about. Now, what we're going to do is if they like, we're going to be in the inviting people like, hey, come. And if they say like, no, Jackie, I'm so sorry, I can't make it to your event, I'm going to do this as a backup, but I'm not going to tell them right away, right? I'm going to tell them like, hey, well, you know what, if you can't come, like maybe next time. And what I'm going to do is if they participate in the pre-launch of GLP-1, like if they get their package before Sunday, Sunday night, that I will enter them to win maybe a little bit of cash back on that package. So just a little incentive, just so that I have a good follow-up. Because a lot of people, if you invite people to an event and they tell you no, like how does that make you feel? Do you message them the next day? You should. You should be like, if they didn't come, just be like, hey, oh my God, the event was amazing. I wish you were there, right? But it gives you a good follow-up if you can kind of get them back into like something after the fact, whether they say yes or no, still have some type of call to action for them to participate in the GLP-1 launch, right? If you guys have people that can't show up live to this GLP-1, whatever you're doing, still treat the GLP-1 launch like an opportunity call, right? Like still invite your people to get onto the call. So then that way they have some type of like, excitement and education, like it'll be big. But yeah, that's basically what we're going to be doing.
Stephanie, I saw you type in there what you're doing. Are you where you can hop in and talk about that? There she is. Oh, I gotta unmute you. Hang on. Uh-huh. There you
50
are.
bucks and I can tell you everything. So yeah, so what we're gonna do is we actually, I talked to my team about like wanting to do something in Minnesota because they're all like, well, what if you get chosen to go down to Texas? I'm like, I'm not gonna go. If I got an invite, great. But I love that they open it up for everybody. Hey, just go grab a ticket and you have your spot. Me personally, I get more being around with my team and seeing their excitement and game planning with them. So we rented out a space. At a hotel. It is at a water park because we want families to be able to come. We want kids to have fun, husbands. So our plan is I'm getting lunch for everybody, drinks for everybody. And while we're having the event, we're going to go into my hotel room. We're going to watch it. So then that way the husbands can stay down at the pool area with the kids, have fun. There's a big game room. So it's going to be literally 2 hours of fun. Then kids can go take a nap, do what they got to do. And then we're just going to have our big Christmas party at night and just celebrate and game plan and effing get ready for this new effing product. If you guys were not around for 2022, like holy balls, sorry, I'm just so excited, but holy balls, like checks were freaking amazing. I've never made that much. Twin, Jackie, y'all know, like that is what is going to happen all over again. And if you guys weren't around, get ready. But the key is you got to start talking about it. I know there's a lot of people. I, for one, I'm in Facebook jail. Facebook is also, when they see GLP, they're flagging it as selling drugs. So there's a lot of people who are in jail right now. Like I'm dead ass serious. A lot of my team, we're all in jail, but that's why I am like, get into your stories and talk about it. There's still a way to talk about it. Even if you're in jail, out of jail, all the things. I've been going live over on Instagram. That's how I had to convert all of my virtual events. So there's always a will and there is a way, but just talk about this. There's so many people who are on the shot, trying all the things. I'm blowing this up. I'm not just hyping this up. I'm literally having them create free customer accounts, doing all the things. So that way, right when it is launched, all they have to do is quick log in, snag it, grab it, and boom, we're all going to get skinny.
Oh
I
gosh.
said this on my team call on early Friday. I'm like, we know that the weight loss industry is a how many billions of dollar industry is it? Like, I don't know, a lot.
Ton.
Billion, like tons, right? And like we literally have an opportunity to have a small percentage of that billion, if you guys know what I mean, right? So I feel like anyone that is collecting a paycheck from Thrive or Lavelle, like if you guys are not sharing it, you guys are literally just taking yourself out of that, that little percentage that you guys could have, right? You guys can make this as big as you want, or you guys can make it nothing. Like if you guys don't share about it, they're gonna hear about someone else and they're gonna go with someone else. So you guys can literally make this as big as you guys want or as little as you guys want, right? So I just feel like this launch party is it's a non-negotiable. Like you make it out there or get yourself in a room with people or do a little get together in your house. Like if you have 3 people thriving with you and you have a bunch of friends and family that is like around you and they're not thriving yet, invite them. But I seriously think that anyone that collects a paycheck from Thrive needs to be sharing about this. Like, end of story. It's one of our biggest launch of since when, right? Since Duo probably when they
Probably
launched.
the original. Yeah, all of this I'm talking about or hearing, and I'm thinking about the original Duo launch. And while we didn't have like a pre-launch like this or anything like that, we had Duo launch parties everywhere after Duo came out order wise, or like, well, before it came out and then after it came out, and we were having the Duo launch party locals everywhere because we were like getting people in a room and then sharing that it's coming. And then after people started using it, sharing what it was doing so quickly. And so that's another thing is I want to encourage you to not just have this one watch party, but because like I'm going to be in Dallas, right? I live 45 minutes from there. There's no reason I wouldn't be there. But I want to come back and have a local GLP event, inviting potential customers and all the things, because the live is not for customers, but we can have those, right? We can have the after events. Plus at that event, I guess is when we'll see all the pictures and all the testers, right? So then I'll be able to
Oh
come.
my God.
Huh?
The live's not for customers?
No, it's well, it's not listed, like a customer can't buy it. It has because it's linked to your commissions. And I really haven't asked about that because
Oh, that party.
It's yes.
But online, yes, right?
Oh, yeah. Yes. But I'm meaning,
Okay.
so
Okay.
my local customers, I can't invite them to go with me to the launch party, but
Mhm.
I'm going to have other events, right? And so when I would encourage y'all not only to have your watch party, but then to also have parties set up after the fact, to have locals, to have GLP reveal launches, all the things, because people are going to be wanting of the know, like, well, let me see the pictures. Did it work? Who's it working for? I want to see the before and afters. And so I just highly want to encourage that. And I love what Stephanie said, how they're incorporating, hey, we're doing the whole day, right? And we're going into team Christmas party that night. Like, I think that's a fabulous idea. I love it. If anybody else wants to talk, just drop in the chat and I'll unmute you. And then if anybody, Twin or Jackie, anything. Oh, actually, I do want to talk, and y'all can talk about this, or Angela, if I saw Angela's on, if you want to let me know if you want to unmute and talk. One thing I think that we need to do a good job about is, like Twin said, talking about what is GLP. And when Jason first talked about this, y'all, when I say I was like science geeked out, excited, like you have no idea. When he talked about how the shots are synthetic GLP, okay? The shots, because they're synthetic, so GLP is a hormone that our body naturally produces. And just like everything else, as we get older, hi, I'm 49, as we get older, everything slows down. But what happens is if you put that into your body synthetically, your body starts to think it doesn't need to produce it at all anymore. And so not only has it slowed down, but it stops. So if your body stops producing this altogether, you're dependent on getting it from an outside source. What I love that he said about this holistic GLP side of this is it's going to boost our natural GLP. So it's telling our body to create more, not be dependent on having to take it synthetically, right? So I just really like that, like the idea, because for me, several years ago, journey testosterone wise, like I really wasn't keen on the idea of getting testosterone shots, because that's the thing. You get older, everybody says, oh, you need to add testosterone, blah, blah, blah. I was researching how to boost testosterone naturally, and you can do it in foods and a lot of other ways. And so this, when he talked about this is going to boost your own GLP naturally, like, yo, I'm not kidding. I'm excited. Like I was like, holy crap, like I understand the science behind that. And it's really awesome. So talking about that, not shaming somebody for getting the shot, but make sure that you're talking about this is going to help do it naturally on your body can do it on its own versus having to go do this. Plus, when you're doing something naturally, you don't have the other side effects. Not everybody has side effects with a GLP-1, but I do have a good friend that she's losing all of her muscle. She's working out, she's eating right, but she's doing the shot and she's literally losing her muscle. Not everybody does. So again, don't shame people for getting the shot and say, well, you're going to lose your muscle and you're going to do this. That shaming people does not bring people to you, but educate on what we have on the holistic side and how that can help people that either are looking for an alternative, have done the shot, but don't want to stay on the shot, or just are like, I don't want to do the shot, but I need to lose weight. And then two, this is not just a lose weight thing. Like they've talked about how it's like more mental clarity, more clearing the brain fog, all the things that happen as we get older, right? The things that Thrive did for me, but I'm getting older. I need more. I need more Thrive. And so that's what this is going to do and help with. And then there's also all kinds of studies on natural side of GLP and other things that can help with a lot of stuff. So it's not just weight loss.
So Twin's question was the same exact question that I had. I don't know where I think I entered something. There was questions that you can ask live for the GLP event. And it's how long do people have to be on it for, or like how long is it going to be recommended? I mean, I'm sure, we probably don't have those answers yet, but that is a big question because I don't know if you guys have heard, but if you are on GLP, you will not be on the 3 steps. And that's terrifying for us thrivers, right?
Okay, but wait, let me just go ahead and squash that, because one thing is that they said, well, yes, we think of detox, right? We think of not doing our Thrive, and it's going to be the worst thing ever. But it sounds to me like this GLP system is a replacement for Thrive and all the things they'll do for within your body. Because like Jason Jorgensen and Cliff have both said just the capsules alone were even more aha, feel it moment, everything than our regular capsules. So I don't think that we're like taking away the awesomeness of Thrive to go take something that's like, I just don't think that. What does Stephanie say? Yes, if you don't know how to host an event or to get on the watch parties, please get with your upline for help or even message me. Yes, just throw me out there. Okay. Also, you can go, most everybody should have gotten an email. You can just go to your email and type in GLP and it'll pull up the email from Lavelle. I think it sent out on October 28th. And then there was, let's see, what date was that? And then you can also go to, October 28th. You can also go to your cloud office, resources, email history, and you would be able to find that there. And in there is going to be, you'll click, when you click the email, you'll click the part that says host launch party, sign up for launch party, something like that. Register your watch party here. And that gives you the information. You can register, and then it gives you the option to either attend somebody else's, and you can put in there that you're attending another watch party, or host your own watch party. Also, this counts for an in-person event for Thrive and Mingles. So yeah, Angela, did you just say that? Angela Penn. Yes, she actually got the support ticket and all that. So you can register your watch party. Of course, only one person, so the host. You can register your watch party as a live in-person Thrive and Mingle. So super excited if y'all are going for those Thrive and Mingles. Keep going, and you get all kinds of prizes with that as well. All right, let's see. Anybody else have anything? Any ideas, talking points? How
I
to
saw on the launch
get-
party that customers are invited. So it said it on the email. It says they're a little cheaper, but you probably, I don't know who has to buy it. Either way, I mean, 100 spots, I'm sure Dallas is
Yeah.
gonna fill up 100 spots so fast.
Yeah, and maybe I'll just message Cliff about that, because the problem is a customer wasn't able to purchase because it didn't allow them to purchase. And we can only buy one per account. Like, it only allows us to do one. So yeah, I'll have to message Cliff and see about that. Yeah. And maybe that changes things. But again, yeah, I'm pretty sure with the people that are flying in, there's probably already at 100 at this point. All right, all of November. Yes, detox challenge, Sue. It is all of November. So if you haven't started yet, or you have people that want to come on board and purchase the bundle, or just the kit, the detox kit, they can still, all of November, they can still continue with the hashtag. And the hashtag is Thrive Detox Challenge. Any other questions on that? All right. Okay. I think that's it. Super excited. Again, hey, actually, let's touch on this. How are you talking to customers, potentials, the people that are like, I want on your VIP, I want on your list. Tell me all the things. How are you, if they're not in your area and can't be invited to a watch party, what are you doing for those people? And how are you continuing in touch and saying to them while they're on your VIP list?
Those are question, those that they can just, there will be just like a Zoom link for anyone just to like click in, right? On the day of the live launch party?
There should be, and I'm gonna kind of touch base with that. I'm gonna actually, I'll write that down to message Cliff and find out for sure, so we spread the right information.
Yeah, because if any customer messages me, I can't make it. Like if there's a link for them to just like log in and like watch themselves, would be perfect.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
wonder if they would be able to use your link that you're using to host the launch party with. So I'll ask that. Okay.
Does anyone have any questions? Any other ideas, or do you guys need any other ideas? I think right now it's like you guys need to start like pushing out like any type of, event planning. When even before I found the place or like the location, I was already making videos like, hey, save the date, save the time, this and that, like it's coming kind of thing. So I was already doing that. So if you guys don't have a place yet and you guys are like actively looking, it doesn't hurt to start sharing that, hey, like keep your calendars open, like this is what we're gonna be doing, right?
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna unmute people, or make it to where they can unmute. So you may have to re-unmute yourself. So hang on. Okay, so everybody should be able to unmute themselves now. So if you have any questions or want to talk, please jump in, unmute. Sue says, I struggle promoting weight loss while overweight. Any ideas other than lose weight? Okay, so Sue has a baby. So she's definitely, in that new motherhood moment, and she has a lot of babies actually. So okay, twin, you
Yeah.
don't necessarily need weight loss. So what are you other talking points of GLP? And here's where I would encourage you to go research what holistic GLP can do for you. because then it's going to tell you, Google is going to tell you other talking points.
Okay, so Sue, can you touch on detox challenge? Yes, so the detox challenge, you guys, is from now until the end of November, and I guess they're doing weekly prizes. And if you guys are starting now, of course you guys are sharing about it, but even after your detox is over, you guys can still continue to post and hashtag Thrive Detox Challenge and be entered, right? Because I don't think Lavelle cares if you're on detox. Of course they care if you're on detox or not, if you're using it, but I think they just want you guys to spread the word, spread detox. And I think they just want to get you guys consistent sharing about it, right? So even after my detox is over, which I'm dreading right now, like I want it to be over tomorrow. Even when it's over, I'm going to still continue to share people's before and after. I'm still going to continue.
Is Twin frozen or is it on my end?
There.
Oh. Okay. All right. Alex, do you want to share?
Weight loss.
Oh, there's Twin. You were frozen.
Oh, sorry. And the whole struggling with weight loss thing, like, I don't think, like, I think you need to kind of shift your mindset and be like, this is my journey of weight loss. And you have to show people like what you're actively doing and trying now, to get you to the point where you want to be, right? So people want to join your journey, not like, you don't need a before and after picture right this instance, but if you just had a baby, you share with people like, hey, like I'm on my like postpartum journey, like this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm incorporating into my life, and follow along to watch me like get back to my pre-baby weight, whatever the case is. It's just sharing your story from beginning to end of like your journey, right? And also the GLP-1, like if you start sharing your journey now and you start sharing your GLP-1 journey and people see a difference, watch how things is going to change for you, right? And then you guys also too, like everyone that is interested in GLP or interested in weight loss, let them know that, hey, come the new year, like, we do have, a yearly Ultimate Thriver. Like make sure you're hitting every single point of like why they should join this journey or why they should look deeper into Lavelle, right? So yeah.
Well, and two, so Sue, here's the thing. Nobody, none of us have had the GLP in our systems yet. So it's not like we're posting about, look what it's done for me, right? We're talking about, hey, who's heard of this? And what would you like to experience in your health journey? And talk about, you can share the before and afters of Cliff. I mean, oh my gosh, like he's the incredible shrinking man. You can say like this happened naturally. This happened with a holistic product, not, anything else or interventions. So that's what I would say is don't worry about share what's possible. Don't worry about what you have or haven't done. And share about you're super excited to get to experience it yourself. That's the thing is I'm always like, I'm ready. I went on a weight loss journey and all the things and learned a lot about our foods, and what foods do to our body, and lost a good amount of weight by changing what I ate. But again, I'm 49. It's 2.5 years later. And my body is I'm getting older, I'm slowing down, so I could definitely use this and utilize what these natural holistic products are going to do to help target my belly fat. Like I'm going to utilize that verbiage and the possibilities of what's to come. Let's see what else. Let's see. Yes, how you're supporting your body. Okay, I think that's it. If anybody has any other questions, you can just unmute really quick. If not, I'm going to take a photo of everybody. Everybody smile. Okay. Oh, and apparently Twin has balloons. Like all these balloons just went up behind your head. I never know what causes these things. Okay. So that is your challenge for the week. Work on getting your GLP list together, plan your watch party, detox challenge, make sure you're sharing the hashtag, make sure you're talking to people about why we need a detox, because our bodies are full of toxins, and that when you get rid of inflammation and all the things, that it just helps you feel better. I actually posted on my story last night about, yes, it's a heavy metal detox. Yes, it's a removing toxins, but I said removing toxins, ridding inflammation, and resetting my food cravings, because that is what it does. Like, it helps me to stop craving the bad crap that I start to crave again. So, what can detox do for you? So talk about that. I remember a long time ago, we've been thriving for over 10 and a half years. When we first started thriving, Jason, my husband, made a meme with like the Fight Club thing. And he said, the first rule about Thrive is to tell everybody about Thrive. So tell everybody about GLP-1, tell everybody about the detox, tell everybody about what Thrive is doing for you. And if you're one of those that's not gonna, you're like, I don't want to quit taking my Thrive, I love my Thrive, tell people why. Tell people why. And like Twin said, if you're making a paycheck, you better be talking about Thrive. Like, the end. All right. Bye, y'all. Have a great Tuesday and happy payday.